Okay, it's day number 10 of my 90-day challenge, and so I've been working in the garage. I took apart the table that had the waves, and what else? I organized in the garage. I swept the floor. Tried to just make it a little bit neater in here because every time I set something up in here, I tend to make a huge mess. And so you can see here's the table. That was the tabletop. And the lights are still set up in the same place. Back up here so you can see. I set the lights up a little bit differently actually. The one light that I had to the side, which was illuminating the front row of waves because they were too dark if you remember, I used that light to light this the pink screen, which is now above on a C-stand. And that's because the next shots that I want to get done, I want to use the same lighting setup for consistency. This barrel here, which is hanging, is going to be falling after Ruble unties some ropes from somewhere hanging up inside the ship. You don't really see where, but as you can see, here's the barrel, and I want it to come towards the camera and fall, so it looks like it's going to crash. So it's sort of like this, you can kind of imagine. And what I did is I'm using this rig that Mike Weldon made for the puppets, which is just some aluminum stock that he machined and drilled, and he put these little set screws through to secure. It comes up and just bends at an angle, and what he did is he grooved this piece here so that you can put a like a piece of brass square tubing in there attached to the back of a puppet. Well, I just kind of modified it, and I took this rod and strung it across. Let's see if I can focus it. Here we go. And I put some tape here so I don't poke my eye out. And that's just to hang this rope and the barrel. So the barrel is going to fall, and how it's going to fall is I have the camera underneath shooting up, and then I'm going to crank this tripod, which is attached to all this other stuff, and it's going to move the barrel straight down towards the camera. So it seems complicated, but it's actually really a simple, a simple solution to the problem of trying to animate that barrel falling. And originally, if you can see in the back of the set here, we built this rig to do that same job. But the problem with that is I saw how complicated that rig is, how large it is, and it's going to be kind of difficult to remove in a green screen. And the other problem is that it's attached to the ceiling, so we can't really hang a green screen or anything above it. So to eliminate that problem, I just did it this way, and I used one of the C-stands that Mike loaned me to secure this up here. What I did is I taped this cardboard to a piece of poster board, so that way it's nice and rigid and it'll stay straight. I'm not too happy with the way that the pink screen is lit, but I think it's going to be okay. And that's pretty much that. So once I shoot that shot, I'll replace, the fish barrel with the cannon, which will hang also. And this is actually kind of heavy. It's solid super sculpey, and so, it's going to weigh that little rod down, but I think it should be alright. What else can I say? Well, I don't know. I'm probably going to shoot this tonight, at least one scene, and see how it goes, and import it into After Effects and see how it works out, because it's really a simple shot. I'm just going to set the camera up and take some frames, and then it will just fall. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, and this is taking me a while to do because of the organizing part and setting up the camera and everything, but I think it'll work out pretty good. One tip I can give you guys about working with lamps, halogen bulbs, and anything that's really super bright like this is going to be also super hot. So if I were to put my finger in there and touch it, you know, this is probably 600 degrees or so. So you're going to burn yourself. So always use some leather gloves like these, you know, when you're messing with that stuff. And, you know, believe it or not, even if I wear those gloves, it's still hot. But that's just another tip. And once I get these shots done, I'll make another video.